TSM. Damn, what a dominant game and a dominant way to cut off what? Oh my god, Doxa, that was slick.
That's rude. That's rude.
Yeah, that was rude. Just like the 1 hour guides that bore me to death. I'm Doxa. I'm here to teach you how to play Akali like a challenger player in just 6 minutes. Akali only has 2 different rune pages. One is the standard one, and you'll be going this most of your games. And one is when you see a lot of tanks in the other team. Before you copy these runes, you should know that there are a few things in here that are interchangeable. Taste of Blood is essential because of that extra sustain it gives you against ranged opponents. However, if you're versing a melee like a Kiana or a Talon, you are free to run Sudden Impact. The exact same concept applies with Second Wind and Bone Plating. Those can be interchangeable as well. The biggest misconception here is that Akali players like to take Last Stand instead of Cut Down, but we're taking this rune page to kill tanks, and what do tanks do? They are full of HP and they're very healthy throughout the game compared to other champions, so Cut Down will be being applied more most of your games. For summoner spells, you'll be taking Flash and Ignite for the kill pressure, and there are going to be times where you take TP, especially in hard matchups like these. Yes, these champions counter Akali the hardest. Always start the game with Doran Shield. Doran Shield is Akali's best item. Because Akali's base damage is so high early on, Doran Shield allows her to play aggressive and also helps her in hard matchups. This is how a full build on Akali looks like in over 70% of games. Akali is an in-your-face type of champion, so if you think you can't close the gap this game, for whatever reason, if you think there's a Xerath in the other team or a Vel'Koz or someone with farther range that you want to get close to, you would take the Hextech Rocket Belt over the Gunblade. Here's an example.
Okay, Svenskeren.
Oh, Svenskeren tries to turn this around off of Keel's engaged. Double knockup found. It's good. And it's one pick onto Soligo.
If you are watching this video way later than when it was first posted, don't worry. I update Akali runes and Akali builds consistently in my Discord that I have linked in the description down below. And it is completely free to use and join whenever you want. I'm going to be showing you 3 essential Akali combos that every Akali player needs to know. The first one is the basic combo, and you'll be using this combo to trade in lane. So it is QE, E back, auto Q. The second combo is the all-in combo. Let me just show you. RE, E back, Q auto, and alt back in. It doesn't have to be exactly that, but the whole point is to E right after you ult, so it has an easier time landing. The third and final basic combo is the quick burst combo. You would use this if the enemy is low HP and you're in the middle of a team fight. So let me just show you. You first want to ult in, Q, stay in the bush, and ult. That simple. And the last thing I'm going to be talking about in this video is how to play Akali in the early game, the mid game, and the late game. Akali is most vulnerable when she's level 1 to 6. This is where she wants to farm up and get to her level 6 power spike. I see way too many Akali players just trying to catch waves under tower. That is wrong. You want to give the enemy mid laner a choice. Are you going to poke me or are you going to go for your CS? So you want to push the wave in and trade with him using Qs and Ws. You're using aggression and turning that into defense. Here's a clip from my stream when I played against the rank 1 Azir and an A. You know, in the early game, this is exactly where you want the wave as Akali. Like around here-ish. Because 1, you have your Shroud, so you're very like impossible to gank. And 2, when you're around here, the mid laner isn't humping you under the turret. So you can kind of play the game freely. Focus on the wave. He can't really hit me because if he hits me, then I push him in. Okay, he hits me, then I'll just push you in. In the mid game, when you finish your quest and your ADC finishes their quest, that is around 13 to 16 minutes, you want to switch places with them and go into the side lane. What you want to do here is not necessarily go for the turret. If the turret is available, you can take it. But what you want to do is push the lane and look to roam and kill other people. Here's another example of me doing that in a challenger level game. I'm going to go look for Yasuo after I get this plate here. Or turret rather. Okay, I do have Kiana hovering. Maybe I'll look for a side lane play instead. Oh! Maybe we could burst him. Nice. Wait, I'm going in. Nice. And in the late game is where I see most Akali players struggle. And the main reason why is because they're going straight forward into a team fight. You want to make it a rule to yourself that in the late game, Akali needs flanks. Either it be through bushes or from behind them or a different angle. If you go straight forward and fight front to back, chances are you will lose that fight. Here's me flanking in a game against Po Belter.
I don't know, when I first had this setup, it wasn't scuffed. Like, everything was working well. I mean, I'm not talking about the microphone and shit. Okay, nice.
That is it for the guide. If you liked it, please give me a like and subscribe. And if you have further questions, all my socials are in the description down below. So go to one of them and ask me a question, and the chances are I will get back to you very quickly. Or if you want an even faster answer, I stream every single day, so you could just ask me questions while I'm live. Thanks for watching.